Alright, guys. So I think we need to go ahead and visit the college. I really enjoy the college. The missions and stuff with that. It's pretty fun. I think we're going to go ahead and check it out. If I have any kind of issues with sound or otherwise, please let me know. That way we can get those fixed. So do appreciate you guys stopping in. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to stream today. I usually stream games that I just feel like playing. There's no real rhyme or reason. I do have some mods installed. This is on Series S, so it's not going to look too crazy.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Welcome on in. Appreciate you guys coming in. Hey, what's up? I was hoping you'd stop in. So I am playing this with some mods, so we're not going to get any kind of trophies or anything for this. I wouldn't say I'm cheating, but I am cheating.
I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go?
We need to go to... Where do we need to go?
Until...
I don't even know where we need to go. Winterhold.
Hi. My carrot. Where do you want to go?
Yeah, it's kind of long, but you know how I do it.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ready to go yet?
And you'd have me do what? Join the college and prance about casting spells all day?
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go with this gun?
I need to turn this up on my end just a tad.
And what? You think that'll solve all your problems?
Probably not, but it's worth a try.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Wasn't by choice, I can tell you that. Options were in short supply. Branmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading. Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top. Yeah, it was stupid.
So we can talk to this person.
I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused to
then
trade.
we can get a
But
dragon
I didn't,
claw.
and now I'm stuck with this worthless junk. Some line about this claw thing in Ingol Barrow. He said it was worth more than its weight in gold if I took it back there. Something about placing it back in Ingol's chamber. I don't know. What was I thinking? Even if it were true, I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb filled with who knows what. I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold, and then it's your problem. Fine, here you go. You get killed on account of this thing, it's not my fault. Got it? But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you?
We don't actually have to come back and let her know. As far as I know, there isn't any dialogue for that. Just noticed this. White flakes.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise, and we will see what kind of deal we can make. Swift hunting.
So what are you up today, Tim? What you got going on?
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. Oh, This is the College of Winterhold. A safe haven for mages in Skyrim. A place of... perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? Ah, the immortal... It would seem that the college has what you... Not just anyone is allowed in... A small test, if you will. The Mage Light spell is useful to any mage, not just those specializing in alteration. Can you cast one on the seal on the ground? I look forward to it.
Okay, I don't think I have that spell.
The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if... No? Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
I must have automatically learned it. Nope. Yeah, I guess so.
No matter what, the college will endure. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to... With Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me. Well done indeed.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the
Yeah, I'm not sure the
Archmage.
speeds on those.
I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course.
I'd imagine that
The
it's
Archmage
probably
has
not
my
faster.
thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
Are you having problems with ROMs loading?
Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need... I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters.
Yeah, it's true.
Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
A lot of people forget that when they're putting like SSDs in older consoles and stuff, like the Xbox and the PS2. Doesn't really matter how fast the drive is.
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment.
Apparently
I'll ask
there's
that
a
you
new
please keep your voice down when
1.5
you sign,
terabyte
as others may be
SSD
working
out
on
now,
research or
SD card
delicate
out now.
experiments.
Supposed to be super fast.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Yeah, I think it's pretty dope. I like how you were able to get it all in there. It looks good. Where'd you go?
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
Yeah, that's the same size they use in the Steam Deck, isn't it?
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
That's one thing I've got to get at some point is a Steam Deck.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control.
I always thought that they could
Mastery
do
of magic.
more with this
It takes years,
this quest
if
line.
not decades of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic.
So have you seen
I'll teach you all a
the
ward,
episodes
and we'll
of
see if you
Fallout
can
yet?
successfully use it to block spells.
I watched the first
Would you
one.
mind
Like I
helping
said
me
in my
with the
video, I'm thinking
demonstration?
about doing
Are you at all familiar with ward
the
spells?
trial so that I can binge watch the rest of them. Yeah, I thought it was good. I knew as soon as those people came in, though, that something was going to happen because a few of them looked kind of rough. And you can tell as soon as the dude took off his shirt, there was all kinds of scars all over him.
That's what this... Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. But you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby.
What's crazy, though, with the Fallout series is like
I suggest we meet there in a few
200
hours
years
and see
is
what awaits
only,
us
what, like
inside.
3 generations?
That's all for now. Thank you.
And that's not going to be enough time for things to mutate the way that they are in the series.
Skyrim could not be more different from elsewhere. But magic is the same no matter where you go.
You know, this is one of very few places where you can receive a I think my parents reserved a spot for me here at the college on the day I was...
Also, I don't know how hungry I would have to be to eat dog food out of a can, let alone dog food out of a can that's like 220 years old. Pretty sure you would die from that. Yay, I got a Skyrim dog meat. He's a good snow boy. Okay, so we are going where? Where are we going? Down here. Okay, so we are going this way. I'm at home all by my lonesome. Wife told me I could stream all day. Oh, that's a big. Boy, fucked him up, didn't he? Yeah, it is kind of rare, actually. Well, you can tell just by going to my Twitch page and looking up past streams. It's so long that all my streams have like fell off, so I don't have any on there. Which I think is kind of annoying, but you know, it is what it is. Annoying that they fall off, that is, I should say. But I can understand. It's a lot of storage being used. Hey, look at that, a free horse. Oop. Poor horse. He was never gonna make it.
All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
I'm not so sure we should...
Who knows what we might find in here?
We're not gonna find anything if I can't get past you. Go. Lydia, fuck off. Go, he's in the way.
Infamous Night of Tears. Not much is known about what happened to Sarthal. This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to study such an early civilization and the magic. Well, are there any questions before we begin? I can certainly share a bit of what I know.
See anything useful?
Any enchant. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Berliner, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything besides... Please search that area over there. All right, let's be careful.
Jazargo finds nothing but dust in these ruins.
I'm not sure what I was expecting. But this isn't it.
See, you
There's
gotta
no
go this
gold.
way.
Nothing shiny at all.
Don't sound so disappointed. You wouldn't be allowed to take me if there was.
I think this game is still really fun after
It's going
being,
to take forever to sit through all this.
what, 15 years old?
What?
13
I've only
years
looked through
old?
a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here.
And it's on
Try
everything.
and be careful, all right?
It's a wonder
You
it's
don't
not
wanna
on
damage
mobile.
anything. Until next time.
See that? Some kind of resonance. It must be connected to the amulet. Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting.
I like how they just walk nonchalantly, like into these ruins, when they know that there's Draugr and giant spiders and
Why in the
magical
world would
things
this be
and
sealed
traps.
What is this
They're just like,
place?
eh. Don't know about you, but
What in the world
I would at
was
least
that
have my
racket?
weapon out.
Is everything all right?
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care.
Stole some of
and
the
know
kids'
that the
candy
Order
because
is
they're not
watching.
here. They don't eat that much
Swear
candy
I
anyway.
felt something rather strange just then. What just happened? I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd.
What's your favorite
And
set
danger
of
ahead?
missions to
Why,
do
that
in this
doesn't
game?
make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection.
I really
to the
like
ruins.
this one, and I really
No one's
like
seen
the
any of their order in a long
Thieves
time.
Guild. Thieves Guild is really
Perhaps
fun.
we should take a look inside these coffins.
As far as the main,
Now, please do be
the
careful.
main part of it.
Who knows what we're going to find? Yeah, and yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to contact you. Why, it's intriguing. Until next time. Oh, no, you don't.
Knocked him in the forehead. What am I doing? I'm hitting the wrong person. That's what I'm doing. Man, Morrowind was the shit back in the day. I remember that was so fun.
What was that?
And then you try to play it now, and it has not aged well at all. But ESO has Morrowind, so yeah, there was a lot of bad stuff in that game. Usually for something like that, I like to use the console codes because some of those games are so hard anyway, and I don't like to be stressed out with games, so.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
I've never seen anything like this in my
Excuse me. I should probably put some different armor on her.
Takes care of that.
I didn't want that. Guess I got it now, though. Oh, that's good to know. I just always cheated. Not gonna lie. What are we doing? We need to go over there, I guess. I always get turned around in these games. I remember in Morrowind, you would be, where was it? Like in Vivek and stuff like that, and you would go in those tombs, and anything you picked up, there would be like fucking ghosts and shit coming at you. And then in this game, no ghosts. You could steal everything. Then you got stupid followers that trip off all the traps and the bad guys.
That it? That your best? Bad guys up the stairs.
Guess there's no bad guy. I hate this part because these things turn. Snake. Bird. Snake. Whale. Okay, let's do this. Bird, whale, snake, whale. Okay, we got it. Kind of feel like crap today. Yesterday was super high for pollen, and then today's super high for pollen.
Look at that. I never imagined we'd find something like this. What was that? Over here.
Oh, don't.
Nothing seems to hurt. Keep it busy. I'll try to I'm getting out of here.
It's nothing.
It's done.
Why, this is utterly unique. This is... I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately.
It's going to be the end of the world.
For himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Sabo Zaran of this discovery?
Yeah, I'm going to leave the country. The oldest game I own. Let's see here. I've got a whole stack here. Let's put this on pause. So I've got a whole stack here of different games, and I'm not sure which of these came out first, but I've got the original Baldur's Gate. These are all for PC. The Sims, the first one. And then I've got Live and Large expansion for it. I've got SimCity 3000 Unlimited. Soulbringer. And this was one of those ones I think that you could buy at Walmart for like 10 bucks. This was the same. This one is Planescape Torment. 1 and 2 discs. The original Diablo 2. And then I've got my expansion set for that. I've got Diablo 1. And then I've got the Hellfire expansion. And I'm actually missing the disc. I think it's in my CD-ROM drive. I got this one for Christmas one year. This was Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. This was a pretty good one. And then Myth. Me and my buddy Noah, man, we played a lot of this stuff. This is the Total Codex. So this is, I think, the whole game. So you've got the installation. Then you've got the disc 2, which is the Fallen Lords. And then I've got Myth 3, the Wolf Age. I've got Warcraft Battle.net Edition. That's the second one. Dungeons and Dragons Descent to Undermountain. Monopoly Star Wars. Quake 3 Arena for PC. This is my original copy. I bought this, like I said in my video, and this was like 50 bucks. I remember paying that much. I thought it was crazy. No, this is, sorry, this is the Star Wars Monopoly. And then I've got the regular Monopoly. StarCraft. And the expansion set. Black and White. I bought a few years ago. I wanted to run this because I was trying to remember what game that I used to love playing. And I remembered that it was a God game. And I had to search and search and search. And finally, I found out that it was Black and White. I cannot get this game to run, which is unfortunate. Because I really wanted to play it. I wanted to stream it. I know there's ways that you can get it to run in Virtual Machine. But then I've got Thief 2. This was my original copy of Thief 2. And it's multiple CD, I think. There's 1, 2, 3 CDs. Yeah, you've got your installation CD, your game CD, manuals, and then there's a demo disc here. It's got Tomb Raider and some other stuff on it. That's my original PC collection. That, and then I have all my Wares discs that have hundreds of games on them that I downloaded 24/7 on news groups. So, you know, they're all like 50 files that are 2 megabytes a piece. So I went through all that. As far as other games, other games that I've got that are older than that going to be for the Intellivision. That's probably the oldest games that I've got. And I haven't played them because the Intellivision I bought was like $25 for the console that's got the controllers, and then it had like 7 or 8 games with it for like $25. It didn't have the power cord. It was cut, so I got a power cord to fix that, and then I've got to find the AV adapter to plug in. Yeah, and I don't have any of the paper things to put on the controllers to tell me what controls do what, so I'd have to print those out for each of the games. But that is that. Can't really say much on Intellivision. Like I said, I haven't got the chance to play it. I was in an antique shop and I saw it and I was like, I gotta have that. And I actually went back the next day and I purchased it. Yeah, I think the Intellivision came out, I think, around the same time as that. Yeah, they're definitely too simple. And it's funny, I've got every Atari game, I think, that has ever come out, as far as the retail stuff. We had an Atari 5200. We had the one in between the first and the last. It was the big one, and like the back of it like flipped up, and then you kept the controllers in there. Yeah, PS1 had a lot of really good games. Have you checked out Kingsfield at all? Kingsfield 1 and 2 are really good. There were 4 of them, I believe. And those games were actually put out by the FromSoft, which is Elden Ring. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. It moves really slow. The voicing is kind of weird. It's not awful, but it's weird. The guy that they chose to like narrate kind of sounds like the guy from God of War, but he's like on drugs. That's what it sounds like. It's not very good. But the gameplay is really good. Attacks are slow. You know, it's literally like... But it's a pretty cool game. You got some puzzles in there. Fog of War, of course, is like 2 foot from your face. But that's just... The technology back then wasn't as good as it is now. Definitely worth a playthrough, I think. Even now. Just keep in mind, it hasn't aged real good. But I mean, it's still totally playable. The controls are wonky as hell, as far as like looking up and down and the movement and stuff like that. It's not intuitive at all anymore. Yeah, it's got a good story though. You may look up some videos on it. Kingsfield is really good. I had what is it? I had 2, I think, is what I had. My friend bought 1, and then 1 isn't as good as 2. 2 is better, but they were a couple years apart, I think. What are we looking at here? What the hell's down here? Why is the Archmage all the way down here by Helgen? What the fuck is he doing? That's this this mod that I have. Like, people will be where they're not supposed to be. This dude's all the way down here at Helgen. So I gotta wait for him to come all the way back up here to the college. Alright, bud. I appreciate you stopping in, man. It's always good to have you. Tell the wife I said hi. Am I down here? See, now he's where he's at. And of course there's a dragon.
What you learn? You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken. Then allow... I am Savos Arin. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect, but I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear? Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right. Very well. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group. Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful. Not often, no. Some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
Okay, guys, give me just a second. I'm going to grab another drink.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? I know. Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn. Not enough to bother with. Archmage Aaron's approach to these things is just to let them... Although now it looks like you'll be doing the sorting. Good luck with... Let's just call it a difference of opinion with the... They were interested in research that goes outside the bounds of what the college allows, so they were persuaded to leave.
As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable book. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I heard about. Check it out, but be careful. Fight well.
I wish you can kill this fucking dude.
You there. I have questions for you. You were in Sarthor, yes?
He makes me hate
It has
all
come to my
elves.
attention that something was found there. I know full well that you have. Tolfdir is still there now, is he? I shall expect a full report when he... Something was discovered in... That sounds... Thank you for your help. You may go now.
Suck a dick.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
Okay. Why'd you stop me, bitch?
I am an...
Get on my damn nerves.
I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice.
I'm gonna stick my dog on him. What is this guy doing?
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet? This is good. But Jizargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jizargo. There is much for Jizargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jizargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt. Jizargo, you must be very skilled with magic. Jizargo is working hard, but cannot do it alone. Can you help with this? Jizargo has worked hard on learning new spells, trying new things. This will make Jizargo stand out as a mage. But Jizargo works so hard, there is no time to test these new spells. If you help with the testing, this will make... Jizargo will give you scrolls. You will use them and report the results. This is a good plan, no? You tell Jizargo when you are ready. You can... Let's see. It is especially potent against the undead. Jizargo gives you plenty of these scrolls, so you try them and return when you can say whether they work. Jizargo awaits word of how well his scrolls work.
Yeah, we already cleared this area out. There's a dragon up here. So we might as well go ahead and do that. Back around here. Land again. this motherfucker. Fucking go get him. God, this fucking guy. Damn, he's a pain in the ass. We were like way the fuck over there. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so then we need to go that way. There'll be a bunch of mages and shit over here. Hey, welcome on in, guys. Appreciate you. We are playing Skyrim with some mods today.
Huh? What is it? A test. Attack!
Is someone there?
I always release these vampires so that they can go wreak havoc.
Never should have.
Hey, what's up, Noah? Yeah, that's a pretty good dungeon.
I'll kill you if I have to.
Stop struggling. I'll give you a swift and beautiful death.
Cool thing about the vampires is
That's how
if you
it's
let them
done.
go, like, they won't mess with you. Or you can kill them if you truly hate them. So there is a next-gen update coming for Fallout 4. It's not for consoles. It's PC only. So I just learned that yesterday because I knew that they had a next-gen patch coming, but I did not know that it was for next-gen PCs.
Is someone there? Go, boys! No more! I yield! I yield!
Please. Please let me out of here.
Okay, let's let this ding-a-ling out of here.
Oh, you've saved me. Thank you so much. Who knows what they'd have done to me if you hadn't come along? I promise I'll help you get out of here. The books? Oh, I see. But yes, the books. The caller will have them. She was most interested in one of the volumes, although not interested enough to keep me from being locked up. Don't you need my help? Well, if you're sure, I'll just be on my way then. Please,
Yep,
do be
you
careful.
should.
And thank you.
And begin. Is someone there?
someone there.
I knew it.
Bitch ass skeletons.
Now that's how it's done.
I like how they're always like, what is it, dragons? Okay, not them, but still, it's hilarious. Whenever I hear the phrase, what is it, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Dragons?
That takes care of that.
Fire, frost, or lightning, you will suffer at my hands!
Boom. Dead.
So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects.
Yep, I killed all the
How
bitches.
Nice to meet you. So you come here, kill my assistants, disrupt. I'm afraid I'll allow you the opportunity
excuse
to
me.
turn around, walk out that door, and never come. Are you well, then you won't be leaving here at all.
God, you're a bitch. You know you're a bitch. That's right. I killed you. Little stupid ass bitch. I ain't fucking with you. Alright guys, give me just a second. I'm going to take a quick break here. And we are back. Okay, we are going back up here. Let's try that again. Stupid. So I've never understood why the Psijic Order, knowing that this is so dangerous, wait all this fucking time to let somebody fuck up and almost destroy the whole fucking universe when they could have just been like, okay, you guys finally found this thing? That's awesome. We're just gonna take it. And then that be done with it. But no, they gotta do this bullshit. You know, I understand this is the whole quest line thing for this game, but still, that's the stupidest fucking thing. It's almost like the US Air Force is in charge of this fucking thing here. Correction. NAF.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope. All right then.
And I said what I said. Get the fuck out of the way, dog.
I don't want to see you treating any... Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these. All right, then.
Good to see you. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself... If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Gwemmer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aram is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must...
No,
It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately.
Tolfdir doesn't
Let's
give
go.
a fuck. He said, "You fucking bitch ass."
Really? I'd like to. More important.
At least that's what
so
I
we're
heard.
going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. Technically, that is true, but I still report to the Aldmeri Dominion, and I can't. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here. And
Yubba dubba doo.
Please do not be. It is good to meet you in person. I merely wish to. I've given us a chance. The situation here at your. I believe it is. The energy coming from it is. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here I'm afraid it's not. You must understand, the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent. He was once a student here at the college. I am sorry. Now, I'm afraid I must. It is within you to succeed.
It's
Never
within
forget
me.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Were you about
what
to
is the
say
meaning
something?
of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid
I think this is
don't
one of the most
understand.
hilarious
Don't play.
parts in the whole game.
You asked to see a specific member
Is when
of the
he's like,
college. Here
"What are
he
you
is.
doing
Now, what
here?"
is
And
it
he's
that you
like,
want?
"I don't even know
There's
where I'm
been a
at.
misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here.
What are you doing?
You should simply take
What is
my
this
leave.
place?
What?
I
What
should leave."
trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
You'll have to excuse me for just a second here. Got these incense sticks from what is it, Five Below? These are like lavender, orange, green sage, and prickly pear. They smell fucking amazing, and they're $3. There's like 30 of them in here or something like that. It's redonkulous. Yep, 30. They smell pretty amazing. So like I said, give me just a second here. I'm gonna set the mood. There we go. Now we can smell like we're smoking weed in here, even though we're not. Ooh, let's put the weapons away. Ooh, ooh. What are we doing? Find the auger.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the city. What you learn here has Tolfdir been telling. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss this. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed.
Auger is right here. We are going to need our weapons, because this is not exactly the safest place. Every time I kill an ice wraith, I always try to take the stuff that comes with it, because there is a person that buys it in Riften.
Oh.
There is no help for you here. There is no solace in knowing what is to come. Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter. I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. Indeed. And so you have come looking, though you do not know why. Like others before you, You blindly follow a path to your own destruction. The Thalmor came seeking answers as well, unaware they will be his undoing. Your path now follows his, though you will arrive too late.
Will I, though?
No, though you may be the last. The one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
Off to the Archmage.
Yo.
Ooh. There's a missing alchemy lab here. It's invisible. Now this is a pretty cool thing. If you haven't done this before, this is pretty cool. Got to have 4 rings, I think, to do this, or 5 rings. It's like a whole quest. it's a real dog. Get the fuck out of the way.
It's no secret. Really? And I'm sorry. Well, I'd certainly. And how do you know of this?
Staff.
Did you read? And he specifically mentioned. I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. A most impressive. Something as specific and I seem to recall Mirabelle mention. I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you.
If there are any problems... Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the... I see. I only brought... They were apparently under the impression... My understanding... I was quite... It became clear they're trying to hoard power... No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in... It sounded like... I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mazult. Well, Beralda can teach destruct. Finis is one of the... Don't let Tolf do. If you can find... And finally, there's Colette. She may be... I'm not really sure. I believe I've heard it said, the sort of embellishment wizards of ancient times loved to make. Have you managed to track down the Synod or the Staff of Magnus? Have you managed to track down the Synod or the Staff of Magnus?
Fuck up, lady. Oh, alright guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. And just want to thank you guys for stopping in. And we'll catch you guys next time.